Hello everyone, I'm Bill Hammond and I actually paid to see this. And welcome back one last time to this year's Oscar Blitz, where I break down every nominee in every category at the 96 Academy Awards. Except, I've already done all that. I told you who should win all 23 categories between the blog, actuallypaid.com, and this channel. So what's left to do? Well, we gotta figure out who actually will win this thing. Yes, it's time for my official predictions, based on award season precedent, intuition, and pure chance. There are 23 trophies to hand out, and I sort them into three basic groups. The gimmies, which are the almost surefire results, the shots in the dark, where I'm basically just picking at random, and my educated guesses, where there's some information to go on, but not enough to be certain. We've got a bunch to get to, so let's get started. Alright, first up are the gimmies, the awards that I will be shocked if they pan out differently. First, to the acting fields, where the supporting contests are locks. Robert Downey Jr. will win Best Supporting Actor for his role in Oppenheimer, and Divine Joy Randolph will win for The Holdovers. Both actors basically swept award season. Similarly, Christopher Nolan is a shoo-in for Best Director, having taken home every major directing prize. The Zone of Interest will take home International Feature, given that it's the only nominee up in any other field, including Best Picture. Ludwig Göransson will take home Original Score, Hoyt van Hoytema will get Cinematography, and Jennifer LeMay will take Film Editing, all for Oppenheimer. Barbie will likely get two of the major design categories, Production Design and Costume Design, while Poor Things will get Makeup and Hairstyling. Finally, Animated Feature will go to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, netting a second win in this category for the franchise, as it's pretty well cleaned up in the animation fields so far. That's 11 categories down in just a couple of minutes. Nearly half the field is cleared. But next, on the other extreme, are the shots in the dark, which are much harder to predict. I'll start off with the three short film categories, which are nearly impossible to nail down. When I saw them, there was a clear separation for the top two in each field, at least from where I sat, and it took several internal debates to pick a winner. At this point, your guess is as good as mine, so I'll just go for what I like the best. For animated short, I'll pick War Is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko. For documentary short, I'll say the Academy will take the opportunity for a political statement and pick the ABCs of book banning. Finally, for live-action short, Wes Anderson will finally get his Oscar for The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. Elsewhere, visual effects is a tough one this year because the only major ceremonies with that category gave the award to Poor Things and Oppenheimer, neither of which are nominated here. As such, I'll just cross my fingers and hope for Godzilla -1. Finally, sound is a bit of a mystery this year. It could go to the Zone of Interest, but I think I'll give it to Oppenheimer, as this year's ceremony feels like something of a tidal wave for Nolan's film. "16 down, 7 to go, and it's on to the educated guesses. First, the screenplays. Normally we have the Writers Guild Awards to help us predict these categories, but because of the strike last year, everything got delayed, and they won't even have their ceremony until April. That said, in adapted screenplay, the momentum appears to be with American Fiction, so I'll give it the win here. And for original screenplay, other ceremonies like the Golden Globes and the BAFTAs have given it to Anatomy of a Fall. I disagree with the choice, but given how much the Academy wanted to nominate it for international feature, but couldn't because France didn't submit it, they will want to give it something, so this makes sense. In original song, it'll definitely be one of the two nominees from Barbie. I'm Just Ken is the more fun song, but the award season momentum is with giving Billie Eilish her second Oscar for What Was I Made For. At least she'll deserve this one, because while I'm not a fan of her work in general, the song is fantastic. Won't lie. For documentary feature, it's down to 20 Days in Mariupol and Four Daughters. Given that the subject of last year's winner, Alexei Navalny, just died in a Russian prison, I can't imagine the Academy won't take another shot at Vladimir Putin, so I say it goes to 20 Days in Mariupol. Best Actor has been largely in Cillian Murphy's favor, but Jeffrey Wright and Paul Giamatti have picked up a couple of wins. Still, the endorsement from SAG probably seals it for him. The same goes for Lily Gladstone as Best Actress. It's been a tight one between her and Emma Stone throughout award season, but the SAG Award likely seals it. And finally, while I believe this will be a runaway, you can never be too sure when it comes to Best Picture. That said, I will be stunned if Oppenheimer doesn't win, and it will be well earned. So there you have it. That's how I think things will play out on Sunday. Hopefully this helps you do well in your office pool, but just know that I am in no way responsible for any gambling losses you might incur. This is all just for fun, entertainment purposes only, folks. Anywho, that's all for the video side of this year's Blitz. Thank you so much for taking the ride with me, and be sure to bookmark actuallypaid.com for my live diary during the ceremony on Sunday. Until then, I'm Bill Hammond. I actually paid to see this.